Better be still. Focus is not about staying still. It's about getting things going. It's not about getting things perfect, but getting things going. Be led by the Spirit. When ambiguity, uncertainty basically sets in, etc. When you're paralyzed by indecision, basically pensiveness, what you gotta do is replace this thought pattern, this circle, this habit with good habits. Habits don't just go. You have to replace the bad ones with good ones. We're creatures of habits, and that which you art, that which you will, that's what you are. Basically, you don't just do things, listen to things, you become. Basically, when you're not moving, when you're in your head, just rest in God and keep moving. Work out. When you're not moving, praise. Be still, rest in God. Don't try in your willpower to do something. No. Instead, be led, let life flow through you. Have non-attachment, which is basically this thing where you're playing fully in life without attachment to the outcome. Have power to move on, to be, exist, do what you want in tough moments. Seriously, actually, deeply what you want. And use ABRA, use acronyms. There's so much tools. We live in such an exponential time. When I'm stuck, or when I have thoughts I don't like in my brain, I use visualization. This is only one of the things I do. I do a couple others, but one of them is ABRA. Abracadabra, bam, gone. Well, ABRA, it's an acronym. So you acknowledge the situation, then you breathe in, and the R, release, and the A, you align with what is true. And while you're doing the release, you're visualizing the experience, a situation, going into a windmill and just like going away. And while you're releasing, you visualize a good habit, something positive, or what is good, always what is good in the situation. Release, and then you align with what is good after that, and you just get moving, you just get going, get flowing. This might sound a little woo-woo, but go within, tune in to what matters the most. Your strengths, etc. What is a priority? What is mandatory? What is imperative? For me, this is doing flips all day. I can create content, I can give value, but also I can eat a ton. And there seems to be just this switch that goes off and just like no feeling when I eat. Help me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And what if all you had to do was reach into your pocket and pull out 50 cents to save that child's life?
So basically, without feeling much or without pain, without even puking, the majority of people would like raw all over the place if they ate what I ate. But that's kind of my superpower. But I wish I would puke, because you can't really take it back once you've eaten all the food and stuff. And I actually tried to make myself puke because I didn't want to experience the pain. It's usually 3 hours after I would eat a ton that I would experience just bloating, just all the consequences, man. It's always later that you feel. You anticipate and then you feel. You reap and then you sow. Too often we focus on the minutia and we reap some pretty bad stuff. Trial and error. I've done the OMAD diet before. And I've also done the warrior diet, which is even more extreme, which is basically instead of fasting for 23 hours and then have a 1 hour eating window, you fast for like 48 hours. Or, no, yeah. Well, I did this a couple of times. I'd fast for 2 days and then eat normally for one, fast for 1 day, eat normally for 1 day, fast the whole entire 1 day, eat normally for 1 day. So, that's actually, if you think about it, you fast the whole entire day, you go to sleep, you wake up, so you're already at like 30 some hours. So, warrior. Wasn't really warrior though. Heck no. That did not help me. Students of to help me in the sense that Pretty much, I would eat until I basically explode, and I didn't feel like eating for about a whole entire day, because that's how much I'd eat in that one day, and then I'd fast a whole entire day after that. And I also want to exercise a ton, because you'd have tremendous amounts of energy after over-consuming a bunch of calories. And if you don't exercise after you eat a bunch of calories, your heartbeat is just outrageously high, your blood pressure, everything, and you can't really sleep. Well, I couldn't, so yeah, it was not a good habit. I need to replace that unconstructive habit with more constructive habits. Constructive habits, not like looking in the mirror and admiring this beautiful face, but something that is very constructive today. Hip hip hooray. Flip, let's do it. Yeah, hey, got the moonlight dragger.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yay. Yay. My cortisol must be raised to the roof or something. Maybe it's because I'm in such a calorie deficit. I don't know. I really don't know. You could kind of see some definition, broski. It's not the end of the day. It's gonna get worse by the end of the day, but in the morning, it's pretty fire, yay. No water weight. This hairdo, you know what I'm saying? We ain't playing. Like Kawasowski, dudeski. Kick, kick, kick it, kick it. Kick with touch, kick with touch. I'm so fired up, it's insane. It's cray-cray. My mitochondria, my ATP is up the roofs, you see? It is insanity. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty grotesque, if you know what I mean. Fluxosaurus, flexible Sarsaurus. I need to be doing some flips right now. I'll go to like a trampoline place, just go somewhere, get this freaking energy out and about. Cause I'm bringing you back. Yeah, I know that you're gone, but I swear that you're here. It's a feeling that won't disappear, and you're bringing me back to life. I was looking for something that I couldn't find. It's a feeling. So this person make it pout and a doubt and a cock and a plock and a pop and a pop. Twit tick tock. Yeah, Oh, too much power. Eisenhower. Yeah. By the way. Bam. Hey. This is pretty spicy today. I don't feel drained. I don't feel tired. Well, I am super on fire, you know. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're on fire. Hopefully you're inspired. Hopefully your brain is picked right now. And I've made your day. Ski out. Ski out.
Yo!
Ski out. Ski out. Ski out. Ski out. Come on. Go.
Yo. God.
Go.
The thing goes skrrrr. Skitty kid pop pop.
Someone's at front door.
It's just me. Stupid. Why'd you say that? Front Dora, Galora, Aplora, you Google, Toogle, Frugal. Yeah. You know what? Bumpin'. Lefty. Can I get a? Let's get it. Got a ticket for a long way around. Got a whiskey for the way. And I sure would want something that is not. Bottle of whiskey every day, every single day, every way. I am Beyblading all the way, every single which way.
Let's fight an epic battle, face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now, no place for backing down.
Beyblading today. Colonel Sanders every day. Don't know what that was. What the heck? I'm Buzz. Oh yes, I am. Ginger snaps. Ginger yaps. Buy whiskey every day. Hey. Power. It's the power. Ishtabak. Constructive habits, like not going berserks and basically being spaz, but basically being a moz, an amazing mon, not a spaz, but worshipping, doing calisthenics, b-boying, praising, these habits. No! I'm so sorry. The adventures are done. They are done. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Get better soon. Please get better soon. Come on. Destructive habits like serving others, caressing, massaging, serving, because when you do, I've said this before, bop-a-doop, you activate the same parts of your brain that are activated while eating and while having intercourse. So, serve others. Success does not come natural, by the way. Don't see knows exactly how this relates to the video, Eisenhower, but basically, what you do is get past the slump. This slump, you gotta get past. I didn't call you a slump. I'm talking to them. Getting hyper-focused, beyond and above, getting into flow is superb. What am I talking about? Well, after eating a huge undigestible meal, I seem to have a low heartbeat, but then once it actually starts getting digested and things go into the other places in your body, I have a high, elevated heartbeat. Can't really sleep. Oopity-doo. When I see one, I see two. Yabba yabba you, Franken, Fraggle Rocks. Franken. Liberating and awesome to me is going full throttle, getting over the slump. It is just schnozzy, y'all. take a cold shower, do a bunch of freaking exercise, burn off the stress, and get some amazing feel-good hormones in you. Exercise is a reward. You can get past anything. Set your mind to. Cold showers, breath holds, just being an oral adrenaline junkie is what I'm super about. Everything. Giving your all. Nothing is too hard. Steady Eddie wins it. Well, Eddie Hall, well, he's been on SARMs and steroids and stuff to get to that level of strength. He's already peaked at his genetic potential. Oh my God, to get past the slump. If you read his story, you know, or if you watch his video, he always trained in a full stomach. He's basically made himself obese in order to be the strongest person in the world. And when you're training with tons of food and sugar in you, you gotta get past the slump.
I mean, I wasn't totting that up in my head. I'm going to say another 1,400 calories there for second breakfast. So we're on meal 2. It is now just coming up to 9:30, and I've eaten over 3,000 calories. Here we go. Tesco's finest charred top side of beef, lightly seasoned with sea salt. Are you ready for this?
Relates to this topic, with some people that you overfeed, yeah, it doesn't work for them, because some people, they have an anti-obesity gene in them, and their body wants them to be at a certain set point, because their body has a certain amount of fat cells, and if you gave them $1 billion and said, hey, become obese, they couldn't, because their body just wouldn't let them. No joke. They don't have the fat cells. Genetics. Scott Murphy and other, Murray, M-U-R-R-A-Y, but he eats 5K calories a day. Well, that's because he does a lot of freaking dang cardio and all that. But, fast metabolism, hard gain, skinny person, anti-obesity gene. No. He does a lot of cardio, alright? Don't be misled. But, basically, you overfeed somebody with this gene, and naturally, their body, subconsciously and all that, will burn extra calories through NEAT, which is exercise thermogenesis activity, which is like fidgeting. Like if I do that, that's a calorie. Bam, bam, bam. So, yeah, can't overfeed. I don't think most people here have that gene, and I think that most people, if they ate 5K calories a day, that they want to go well. But basically, you can, if you go to Scott Murray's, like scottmurray.com, or go to his YouTube channel, and then there's a link to his website there. Or I'll actually put it in the description, but he says, and he goes into the science on his videos, how he burns so much calories and eats so much and all that, and how you can magically increase your metabolism. Not magically, but yeah, he has an ebook on 5K calories, like boost your metabolism to that many calories. Yeah, that's just insane. And it might work though. I haven't bought the ebook on his website, but you can if you're interested in that. He's really smart. So, yeah, exponential time 11. Yeah. 840 of his video. So this explains a lot and makes sense to me. When I eat a lot of energy, like if you'd eat peanut butter, I'd be up and at 'em and just going around all over the place, sprints and all that. It's crazy how much energy that stuff gives me, but this explains a lot. That before I've eaten a lot and then had lots of energy and probably burned it off through NEAT, and it explains that I'm not obese. I've eaten a lot in my life, and not obese, but